What's up, stackers? Silver Rupa here, and today the question is it worth it to buy silver today? It's October of 2022, October 21st to be exact, and as you know, premiums are sky high right now, but silver prices are pretty decent. But is it worth it to buy silver right now? So let's just go look in the computer. Let's see what prices we got there. So before we start, let's go to a quick historical chart here. So if we're looking at this big run up in the 1980s, back in the early 90s, we're always running about $7, $8, $9, $10 around there. So starting in 2003, 2004, silver actually had a run up for all the way until now. So if you're just getting into silver at 19.5, which is the silver spot price today, if you're just getting into silver in the next 3, 4, 5 years, you're going to think that the prices are pretty good. But if you've been stacking for 20 years, just not too long ago, man, silver was way down there. You can get an ounce of silver for $7.30. So man, it's just gotten crazy lately. Now, one last thing for this chart. Typically, stocks, investments, even Bitcoin, whatever, trends repeat themselves. When things are hot, usually have a triple staircase, as you can see. It goes up and then it's 1, 2. Well, you have your peak and 2 staircases down, and there you go. This is actually your third staircase. It's usually the lowest one, but typically it's a bell curve. So if you look right here, here's our big run up. Went all the way up to what, $54.70. We haven't even gone through the first. We have our peak, we have 1 step, 2 step, and then we're missing our 3rd step. So if you're going by charts, typically it should come down a little higher than baseline around, in my opinion, around $12, $13, $14. But you have a lot of things that can alter this chart. So for instance is the BRICS. A lot of countries buying up precious metals right now, like India, China, just a lot of, even Americans, everyone's just buying up precious metals. And then you have the production of electric cars, and typically they use 1 to 2 ounces per car. But if you make 5 million Teslas, that's 5 million ounces per year. And that's only one car brand. Then you have all the other electric cars that use silver, nickel. That's a lot of silver. So things are changing, and you can see silver may become a lot more scarce. And then with Russia and China and Brazil going to a gold-backed standard, precious metals may become a very rare commodity. So let's stop right there. Let's look at these prices. We're going to money metals. Typically, their prices are a little higher, but they have a buyback price, which I like. So let's go ahead and use that today. So looking at the American Eagle 2022, $19.29 premium, which is insane. $38.77 per coin. And that's $31.46 for the buyback. So you're missing out on about $7.50. So silver would have to come up $7.50 to recoup your money for that. So looking at Canadian maples are also $9.49. That's insane. Just not too long ago, I'd get these for $4 premium at $28.97 per coin. And then we're always have to look at those rounds. Buffalo rounds at $6.21 premium at $25.69. Silver Buffalo rounds, we usually get those for $3 over spot, and maybe even cheaper if you're buying 500 or more. But it's just crazy. So premiums are through the roof, not silver prices, premiums. So those dealers have control over that. And what I've been seeing, even if silver comes down, the premiums go up. Silver prices go up, premiums go down. So I saw a $1 difference. Silver was going 18.5 in the 2023 Britannias. Came down $1 an ounce, and then the prices was exactly the same. So that was through APMEX. They're the worst. But there was basically, you're not saving money. The long story short, you're not saving money if prices go down because premiums go up. And I think that's just what they do, you know. But I could say bullion exchanges, Hero Bullion and Monument probably do it the least. And if silver goes down $1, you're actually going to get a lot better deal. So it's only really APMEX that really has a very strong algorithm on keeping prices the same. So which is amazing because APMEX gets their American Eagle, they're an authorized purchaser, they get their American Eagles for $2 over spot. So they're making roughly about $15 per ounce of American Eagles that you buy. If you buy a monster box, their profit on one monster box is $8,000 as of today. So I'm totally anti-APMEX. I mean, if anything, they should be the cheapest because there's only 10 authorized purchasers and they're one of them. So I think they should I don't think they should be able to price gouge, and that they price gouge. So anyway, the question is, should you buy silver today? So if you're buying silver just at the cheapest price to sell at a later date for a profit, then I'm going to say no, absolutely not. If you are going to buy silver, I would stick with the silver rounds right now. If you're a silver stacker, if you're a silver stacker, you don't really look at the price. Although the silver price is pretty good right now, but the premiums are crazy. As a stacker, I mean, to me, you just keep buying. You get the best price you can, but you just keep buying. You keep stacking. You buy the silvers at the lows. You buy silver at the highs. Maybe more silver when you're at the lows. So that's the way I look at it. I still buy coins. I have a collector side, as you can see. I have a lot of these statues, and these things aren't cheap. So I do collect a lot of things. I have a lot of hobbies, and silver's no different. So I love buying silvers. I have 10 ounce bars, different ones coming in. So we're going to do another video on that. So join me on that. That'll be fun. But I pay the high premium. You know, I just stack. I don't really look at the price. Now, when you have a 401k, you're putting money in every month. You're buying stocks at very high prices they've been overvalued for how many years now. And you're still buying, and then you buy them when it's low too. So you just keep stacking just like that. And that's my opinion. You don't have to take my opinion. If you want to just get silver at the lowest price possible and then not buy when it's really high, that's probably a smart thing to do. But there's a lot of things going on with bricks, precious metals. It may not be so precious, or they may become very precious pretty soon. So you're kind of taking that gamble. We're always talking about the COMEX vault being drained. And remember, electric cars are really on the forefront of transportation right now. So a lot of silver is going to that, and we're not even we're not even producing that many electric cars. So keep that in mind. Because there's a lot of stuff that can happen that can make silver shoot through the roof. I look at crab, for instance. With climate change, I don't even want to talk about that. But crabs have disappeared in Alaska, and there used to be 8 billion crabs in the Bering Sea, and now it's 1 billion. So there's a 200% increase on crab purchases, 150, 200%. So you may run into something like that, and it may be a precious commodity. So eat that crab while you can, because you may not see those low prices. I typically don't say FOMO, because you never FOMO with stocks, Bitcoin, investments, because it always comes back down. But silver has special circumstances that can cause silver to shoot through the roof. You may even see silver go up to the price of gold. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. So I say just keep stacking. Don't look at the price. Just keep stacking. Anyway, that's going to conclude my video. And like I said, those 10 ounce bars, we're going to have a collection of about 15 10 ounce bars that we're going to go through just to talk about. So join me on that, and that's going to be fun. And you keep stacking out there, and we'll see you next time. Please subscribe. I do appreciate it. See you later.